Hey guys, and welcome to Shoshan's first blog post of Shoshan and Friends. I just want to welcome you guys all to my show. It's not going to be fancy, but it's just to give all my friends and family back home, maybe some new friends that I can make on the way, a taste of what I'm doing here. So I'll explain a little bit about myself. I am Shoshan Waldstein. I am 18 years old. I'm originally from the United States, from Denver, Colorado. I graduated high school in June 2011, and I made the biggest jump of my life, which was moving to Israel in July 2011. I am, as you probably can figure out, I'm Jewish. I am not Orthodox, however, I am conservative. Back home in Colorado, I have a cat, Lilac. I have my parents, my mom and dad. And I have the most amazing friends in the whole wide world. So, I've been getting a lot of requests from them to update them on what I'm doing here and give them maybe even a visual, because I had a blog, but I never had the time to write every day because it takes me a while to write things. So instead, I'm just going to do a blog post as much as I can. I'll give you guys an update on my life. So basically, since I've gotten here, it's been now, 4 months, approximately. And I've done a lot. Basically, my first 3 weeks of being in the country, I spent with family. I was getting my time zones aligned to Israel, which was amazing and hard, but I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see. And then I moved on to Kibbutz Magan Michael for Ulpan, which is intensive Hebrew study. And I've been here ever since. I've met a very amazing bunch of people, including my roommate, Michal, who you'll meet later in one of my other blog posts. So, I had an amazing time. I'm learning a lot of Hebrew. Written is not my best, but I am a lot better at speaking and understanding now, although I can read and write a lot better now. So, I got a couple questions from friends back home. Let's see. Here's from one of my friends. What have you been up to? I miss you and you're not here. Tell me about your life. Let's see. I have been currently in this Ulpan program. It's a half work, half study program. So I work approximately 4 hours a day, and I study 4 hours a day. So this week, for instance, I was studying this week in the morning, which means from 7:15 till 11:30, I'm studying, with a break for breakfast in the middle. And then in the afternoon, I work. In the afternoon, I'm working in the kitchen. It's an amazing job. I'm in the salad kitchen, so I'm cutting vegetables, not just for salads. I'm cutting anywhere from onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, parsley, sweet potatoes, carrots, zucchini. Basically, any vegetable that needs to be cut for the kitchen, we're cutting. It's a group of 3 of us on my shift, and on a friend of mine's shift, just her. I love my boss there. He's amazing. But one day I'll do an episode just on work, which I'll probably do right after this. Let's see. And then in my free time, which is after work, so like this week I'm working from 12:30 in the afternoon till 4, approximately. Normally after work I take a nap, a short one, till about from like 4. I come back to my room and I take a nap, and then about 5:36, something like that, I wake up, take a shower, get ready for dinner, which is at 6:30. Then I go to dinner, and then after dinner, I either go to the coffee shop, which is an amazing place to just hang out. As many of you know, I don't drink coffee, so coffee shops are always a little interesting for me. It's not even a true coffee shop on the kibbutz. It's more like just a coffee bar. So like they have a coffee machine and stuff. And then I normally come back to my room and hang out. Either I'll bring a lot of friends over and we'll hang out, or I'll do my homework. Truly depends upon the day. Like today, for the past 2 days, I've actually been sick, so I've been unable to do anything. Just how I decided to do this. So we normally hang out in my room, and I'm currently sitting on my couch with all my furry friends. Oops, sorry, dear. My furry unlive friends. These are all the guys I brought from home, or that were gifts for me once I got here. I have plenty of them. This is about, I think this is all of them. This is almost all my animals here. I have a panda breathing me. This is my panda. This is my favorite one. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to. And then on Thursday and Friday nights, they have a pub every night. It's amazing. It's right outside my room. Second question. Where are you living? I'm living in a kibbutz called Kibbutz Magan Michael, which is in Israel, if any of you didn't know. It is about 20 minutes south of Haifa. It's along the ocean, so I can walk out my front door, and I'm at the beach in 10 minutes walking, which is really nice. It's like an hour north of Tel Aviv by car. Yeah. It's one of the richest kibbutzes in kibbutzes. Sorry, this sounds really weird. Kibbutzes. Sorry about that. I've not gotten over getting sick yet. But this is one of the richest kibbutzes in Israel. There's approximately 2,000 members on the kibbutz. And then there are also about 200 workers who live on the kibbutz. And then there's about 100 or so what we call bambachim, which are basically like volunteers, where they get a room and a place to eat and everything they need covered for like life, and get paid very little, which they get paid like 10 shekels an hour, which is like $2 an hour or something like that. They work 8 hours a day for like 3 years. So basically what a lot of people here are is they come directly after the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, and come here for 3 years if they want to do that. It's actually your program, but if you'd like to, you can extend it a lot longer to the 3 years. 3 years is the max. Yeah. Try and living. What was the hardest thing to leave? At the beginning, if you had asked me this question, I would have said my own room. But I have an amazing roommate, and now that we've connected a lot more, I can never say that was the hardest thing. I don't know. I think, okay, it's good you didn't ask the hardest person, because I would like give you a million names. I think the hardest thing to leave was the kitchen in my house. I'm currently living in a room with a fridge and a hot water heater. That's it. No cooking supplies, no oven, no nothing, and I'm dying. I had a hot plate, but they wanted it back, so I had a hot plate for a few days, but now I don't. Let's see what else. I think my kitchen. Or my bathroom. Any advice about making Aliyah at such a young age? My advice is make sure you're ready for it. Making Aliyah, you have to be extremely mature for. And I'm realizing now that I'm here that I'm not as mature as I'd like to be. To do this properly. Sorry, it's really cold in here. Basically, making Aliyah is a very, very big step. I personally think it's a lot harder than going to college, even if it's across the United States. basically making Aliyah, you are moving anywhere from 6,000 to like 12,000 miles away from your parents, your home, your friends, your family. What I would personally recommend is doing a short trip here, like either, what's it called? Pilgrimage you can do, or you can do, I know for me personally, since I was in United Synagogue Youth, you can do their one, which I think is actually called Pilgrimage. I have no idea. You can also, if you're a little older, you can do Birthright, just so you get like a feel of the country, especially if you've only been here like family trips. Or even just come here as a gap year and don't make Aliyah yet. Just like find an apartment and a job and like work here and get used to society here. Learn Hebrew before you come, because that's one of my biggest issues, is not knowing Hebrew. Another piece of advice, if you're making Aliyah 18 and you're not religious, you do have to serve in the army. Make sure you're ready for that. For me, it's been a dream since I was 5 to serve in the IDF, so I'm ready. Another piece of advice is, it's not really advice, it's just like, Israel is very different from the States. It's not as materialistic as the States. It is materialistic, I'm not saying it's not. But it's not as materialistic. So be ready to like not be viewed for your possessions as much, be viewed for who you are as a person. It's like in Israel, if you're lost, you can ask literally anyone on the street and 99% of people will help you. I've made plenty of friends on trains, on buses, in the train station, just running into people, not knowing like which track I have to be on to catch the train to go to my family. I just ask someone, which train is to the, what platform do I have to be on to go to blank? And everyone will tell me. They're extremely friendly. I have one of my best friends here I made in 10th grade when I was here, Naor. He's an amazing guy. He was a soldier at the time, and now we're best friends. Like, we actually ran into each other on the train about 2 months ago, actually, and we're in contact, and it's like, you meet a lot of amazing people. So, yeah. If you guys have any questions for me, you can comment on at the bottom of the video. If you want me to do a video specifically about a topic, I'm more than happy to do it. Just nothing inappropriate, please. So yeah. This has been an amazing time. This is my first video. Most of them are not going to be this long, unless it's a topic video. Some topics I will probably cover eventually are the food here, the army, the living situations, Israeli culture, Opan life, the reasons I made Aliyah, some of my biggest challenges, my pets here on the kibbutz. I actually have 2 cats, 3 cats. Yeah. I hope everyone has an amazing time in the States or wherever you are. Sorry, an apartment. Oh no, actually it's another question from a friend. If you could redo something about making your Aliyah, what would you do? The one thing I would redo is rethink what I'm packing. I would have brought a lot more stuff I couldn't get here. Like, for me, I brought a lot of stuffed animals and stuff because they're like special to me. Like, bring what's special that you know you can't get here. Yeah. Have a great day, guys. This is Shoshan and Friends signing out. Woo! Wait, I have another question. Ooh, that was fast. Hey. That's really misspelled. But anyway, a friend wants to know why I'm making videos instead. For me, writing is a challenge for me. I don't have time, but I do have a small amount of time every day to write a video. Or not write, speak. Yeah. See you guys later. Shoshan and Friends signing out.